One last section of the Wood of Sharp Teeth to check for bandits, and then we will have a good rest of the Friendly Arm Inn. After that, I suppose the only place left to go is the Cloakwood. I have my reservations though, as I remember my instructor's words. The Cloakwood was known to be full of beasts, monsters, and vicious fae, causing most folks to avoid the forest. From Candle Keep, we could see the southwest edge of the Cloakwood. Mariners avoided the place because of the danger of the giant spiders and other creatures that apparently infest the place. The Cloakwood is in between Candlekeep and Baldur's Gate, a trade route. The main trade route south to Am, where the bandits were hitting caravans, cuts between the Cloakwood and the Wood of Sharp Teeth, where we are now. I won't be intimidated by a bunch of giant spiders and other things that may bar our way in there. We've been through dangerous and frightening places so far, and scary stories won't keep us from enacting justice on these criminals. Tazok, the Iron Throne, and Saravok. We have bandits to find.
Fine.
Hopefully they'll be here, if any left, and here there are some right now. Quite a lot.
Possibly frosty.
One hit me. Well, they went down fast to my arrows. I'll definitely take all their scalps. Arrows, though, not so much. We're a little overloaded on that.
Fine.
So this group could have been on the way back to the bandit camp that we... I don't know how to say it. Destroyed? Liberated? Looted? Or they could have been on their way to the trade routes to ambush caravans. Gotta put a stop to this. So if... Looking on the map, so there is a... the trade route goes between... It's right up here, actually. The main road. Which makes sense. The Friendly Arm is on there, and so is Baragost. And the, this is the Wood of Sharp Teeth. So, this was where the bandit camp is. They head straight down from the bandit camp to Paladale, where we are. And then they would disperse along the trade route around Friendly Arm Inn, or the area to the south or north of it. So it makes sense that we'll find some here. Spiders. Hopefully there'll be no more traps like the last place. Oh, a lot of bandits, actually.
I shall commit to
my
the task.
honor is my life.
Thought Rasad might get hit like that. Nice magical arrows.
Eat flaming! Or possibly frosty. Death!
What?
Ow.
Such menial tasks.
Okay, so we have magical arrows to pick up. Each one dropped 2 different kinds of magical arrows. Take your scalp. It is a nasty business doing this, but this will prove that we've been what we've been doing, hunting bandits in the area. Okay, so slight magical enchantment there. Doesn't know what that is. What is this? Doesn't have a spell yet. This arrow of ice. Give it to Immelwind for now. Well, we do go through a lot of arrows, so I don't know. All the scalps we've collected. Let's see, let's put this... What is this?
Yes? Fine.
little ponds, lakes, or little lakes. Oh, we can't get through that already. Okay, so let's go north. So yeah, we have found a couple of groups, so it does show that we are getting them. We've yet to see any kind of other bandit base, though. If one even exists. Wood of sharp teeth, like we didn't know it. I guess they have to put markers somewhere, telling people where they are. Yeah, there's a lot of woods here. We're just kind of like in the outskirts of the woods. This is the big thick area. Thins out from here on to the west. What is this?
What is it? Such menial tasks.
Hello?
Hey there, city folks. So, what in the name of Lathander takes you so far from home? Lathander? I worship Lathander. We are adventurers. You're adventurers. I used to have an uncle who thought himself as some kind of a hero. He had the sword, shield, the whole bit, but he got himself killed, see? He was going off to kill some sort of beastie with all his buddies, but something went terribly wrong. I guess this beastie figured out he was coming and set up a trap for him and his friends. So anyhow, there are him and his buddies trudging through the wilderness on their way to the monster's lair. Then all of a sudden, bam! Smack! The monster leaps out and starts ripping off arms and legs. When my pops found his brother, there was nothing left but a big pile of rotting meat. That was a real cool story. You wouldn't by chance have any advice for us, some sort of adventuring advice? Oh yeah, I have lots of advice about adventuring. If you want to get rich, the best place to go would probably be the ruins at Firewine Bridge. If you want some action, why don't you go give back some of that trouble that bandits have been dishing out along the coastway. Actually, we've been doing all of that, but thank you. Yeah, just, well, we had to hear your story. And then he just leaves. We've been doing exactly that. Firewine Bridge. Just kobolds. And an ogre mage and a couple of, what do you have? Ogrillons? That's like bodyguards. 3 or 4 of those, and that was it. There really wasn't that much loot there.
Fine.
Who are these guys? Hello?
Yes, a tab. Another ale, young miss. I'll be sure to have your funds ready.
Such inspiring surroundings, lakes, sun, skies. It makes me wish to recite poetry, mine own. I wrote this when I saw a cavern. Enter this cavern, stranger. The ascent is long and steep and toilsome here a while. Okay.
Yes,
to my most noble audience, I shall recite my latest song called A Dungeon.
Another ale, young miss.
And
I'll
this
be
place
sure to
our
have your
forefathers
funds
made
ready.
for man. This is the process of our love and wisdom to each poor brother who offends against us, most innocent, perhaps. What if guilty? All right. You came to listen to us poets? Well, do sit down and enjoy the recital. I know a song which will be just to your taste. Who is the happy warrior? Who is he that every man in arms should wish to be? It is the generous spirit who, when brought among the tasks of real life, hath wrought upon the plan that pleased this boyish thought, whose high endeavors are an inward light that makes the path before them always bright. All right. My love, this request may not seem appropriate considering the dangers we could face at any moment. If I assured you that my vigilance is unbroken, would you think it too bold if I kissed you? Oh, Ajantis. I smiled. Don't talk, just do it, Ajantis. What a great joy. I thank you, my love. Let me hold you close for this precious moment. And let us be off again. poets out in the edge of the Wood of Sharp Teeth. I don't understand it, but it is a beautiful area. It's actually one of the nicer areas. All these ponds and the woods nearby and the birds chirping away. A little bit marred by spiders and the occasional bandit group, but that's what we're here to clear out. Not really so much the spiders. Oh.
Your way, I shall commit to the task.
Yeah!
Such menial
No problem at all.
tasks.
'Tis a fine day to die.
Helm, as you will.
I shall commit to the task.
Got him. Oh. There's another one. There's another group.
Oh, I'll show you
Another
a
group.
fight.
I will show you.
Flaming! Or possibly frosty. Death!
Why are they so spread out?
My blade will cut you down to size.
For the glory of Helm!
Victory!
Oh boy.
Fine.
All this mess we have to now clean up. The name of Lathander, the amount of scalps I'm now carrying, is just actually quite
Yep.
ridiculous.
You can count on me.
What you want? What? Fine.
Yeah, I'm carrying 41 scalps.
Yes?
We've been busy.
A
Oh,
simple
is this a
matter.
caravan that they knocked over? Isn't that great? Very small one. Oops. Okay.
A simple matter.
One day, maybe in the future, we'll have just all magical arrows instead of the normal plain arrows.
Help me! If you don't help me, you'll kill me!
Calm down. We'll help you. Just tell us who you are. My name is Viconia. I'm not from around here. Thank you so much for helping. What
What
is the
is it?
problem?
Such menial tasks.
Flaming Fist!
Step aside, travelers. I'm a member of the Flaming Fist. The woman you are harboring is wanted for a murder of the foulest sort. She's a dark elf. It should be obvious that she is evil. Orin, this drow is evil and accused of murder. Protecting her means opposing the law. They lie. I've done nothing wrong. What do you intend to do once you have her? Kill her, of course. We can't allow that. You have to go through us to get her. A stupid decision. For harboring a murder, I sentence all of you to death. You sentence us to death? Are you authorized to do this? Let us talk. There is no need for bloodshed. I'm authorized to do this if I say I'm authorized to do this. Now, prepare to fight. Okay, this is obviously a crazed flaming fist. Idiot.
Yes? Fine.
I thank you for risking yourselves on my behalf. I know what you are thinking. You see my dark skin and won't trust me for it. I'm a dark elf, but I'm an outcast. I need your help. I no longer receive my powers from the spider gods you surface dwellers fear so. The goddess Shar grants me wisdom, and she is a surface divinity. If you'd let me join your group, I would be most grateful. I have nowhere else to go. It has nothing to do with race. We just don't need another person along to worry about. Sorry. You surface dwellers are so weak. I should be glad that you turned me down. That's actually the first drow other than Dritz I've ever met. Yeah, I don't think we did bad there. That was a crazed Flaming Fist. He's out of his mind with power.
Spare no one! For the glory of
Oh, I'll
Hobgoblins.
show you a fight.
Spare no one!
You can count on me.
Not bandits, though.
Fine.
She was a bit of a beautiful elven woman. But, well, we don't have room in our group, so I don't intend on kicking anybody out. We'll keep going until we have completed our mission of bringing down Saravok and the Iron Throne. This Tazok fellow as well. Oh.
Your
Oh,
life
dogs.
will be mine.
For the glory of Helm!
We are almost done here.
We follow the righteous path, the path of Helm.
Bunch of bears. A couple bears. Okay. Let's go. We're done here. Off to the Friendly Arm Inn. Or as some people call it, the Friendly Arm.
You have been waylaid by
Oh, I'm dead.
and must defend yourself.
It's a duel up there.
Your life shall be mine. What is it?
Keep flaming!
Give us
or
victory!
possibly Frosty.
For the glory of Helm!
Strange. Just a group of undead wandering around?
I am prepared. I understand.
Okay. Actually, you know, we should go to Baragost. Now that I think of it. I've got all these scalps. I don't want to take these
Such menial tasks.
into the wood of, sorry, the Cloakwood with us. We'll go to Baragost.
Fine.
That took a long time, and I am tired. Okay, so the Jovial Juggler is where we need to go. We have a bit of coin again. Well, we've got a lot of gems. I'm just going to go up the Friendly Arm Inn after. We'll spend a night here, then go to the Friendly Arm, spend a night, and then we'll go into the Cloakwood. Rasad moves so quickly. How many scalps in total? 42.
Such menial tasks. Fine.
Officer Vi. There you are. You have been busy, I see. Well, keep at it. The more bandit scalps I have, the richer you'll be. I'll take all the bandit scalps you have. Oh, 2,100 for that. Not bad.
What? Such menial
Thank you,
tasks.
Oren. Your efforts have not been in vain. I just received new orders from the city. My contingents and I have been asked to return there and make our reports. You will figure prominently in them, and I assure you that our accounts will be favorable. Can't argue with that.
Fine.
Hello, friends. Welcome. Make yourselves at home. Show me a list of your services, please. Yes, the best room you have. We'll have some drinks. At least some of us will before then. Your best wine. It's been really slow of late, with all the raiders making the roads so dangerous. No one's willing to travel anymore. I wish the Flaming Fist would do something about those bandits. I think it's been taken care of now. Yeah, they're speaking about the bad iron. Yeah, more bad iron. Okay. Actually, we could use, if I have it, some bullets. Going to Brownwin. All the bullets you have. Oh, maybe not that many. Your best room, please. People are angered that Flaming Fists have been unable to stop the bandit attacks. Travel has slowed greatly. Well, word of mouth will get around eventually that
Such menial
things
tasks.
have been getting better. Actually, you know what? We should go to the High Hedge now that I think of it. With this coin,
Such
we
menial
can buy a
tasks.
new outfit. New robes. Local farmers complain of a giant insect infestation. Wasn't that north of the Friendly Arm Inn, I think? Yeah, it's early in the morning. Don't know if we'll be able to sell everything here, but we can try.
Such menial tasks.
I sincerely hope you have some reason for bothering me. I've already stated that I wish you to leave. We're interested in selling or even buying magical items. What do you have? Okay, so I do actually have a lot of things to sell and buy here, so just get to it then. So what we picked up was a really good bow for me. The Dead Shot. Longbow of marksmanship, the Dead Shot. Driven by years of rivalry, the Dukes of Spandelian and Deaththuntle decided to organize a private contest that would proclaim the better archer between them. Both boasted the power of their magical bows, but that wasn't enough for Edwald d'Este, Duke of Spandelian. He arranged for the theft of his opponent's bow, and on the day of the contest, he couldn't help gloat in his advantage. The Duke of Deaththuntle, known only as Raymond, demanded a demonstration of Edwald's skill on a scarecrow that he had placed. Edwald d'Este drew his longbow and released the arrow with determination, not stopping to think how uncannily the target resembled himself. The missile split the large voodoo doll's head in twain, and at that moment, Edwald's head did much the same. Oh, but it is a very nice bow. I'll be even more deadly with this.
Fine.
And we got Nira. Robe of the Neutral Archmagi. This powerful mage robe offers protection from all forms of physical attack, while at the same time increasing one's magical resistance. Due to the nature of its enchantment, it can only be worn by wizards of neutral alignment.
Such menial tasks.
Which is basically what Nira is. Skeletons.
This'll be a while.
Okay, so we'll go up to the Friendly Arm Inn. We sold everything. We don't need to sell or go up and sell anything there.
My blade will cut you down to size. My blade will cut you down to size.
Okay.
Fine.
It is night again. Have a look at the stars, Orin, how they are shining so brightly. They remind me of another night not so long ago. We had a special talk about poetry on that night, my love. He smiles. I was so confused about my own feelings for you at that time. Now I am here at your side, calling you my lovely betrothed. I could put my arms around you, hold you close, kiss you. Such is the closeness we share now. I wanted to ask you, are you satisfied with that, or would you like us to become more intimate? Forgive me, what a clumsy question. I'm not experienced at all in these things. Oh, Jantis. Ajantis, all we do is hug and kiss. I would like to get closer than that, yes. In a rather breathless voice, you would. I was not sure what you would say, my love. Of course, I feel attracted to you, and as a man, I desire you greatly. But our relationship just started, and I am responsible for what will become of you and our possible child if something should ever happen to me. You didn't make some obscure vow of chastity, did you? Chastity, well, chastity it is, but it is not the result of an obscure vow, my love, but of my feelings, of my responsibility for you. I want you to have the formal support of my family for you and our possible child, should I fall on the battlefield. Thus, waiting until after our wedding is a good idea. That is very honorable, Ajantis, but if the thought of getting me with child is the only thing that makes you restrain your desire, there are certain herbs available. That is true, but what we are talking about is far more than a physical act to me. It is late now, my love. We should look for a resting place to replenish our strength for the upcoming battles. I will hold you in my arms tonight, breathing in the fragrance of your hair, and I will enjoy the closeness as we share it now. Let us talk more of this at another time. Yes, let's spend the night here.
Oh, there, wanderer.
Such
Stay
menial
thy course
tasks.
a moment to indulge an old man.
Well met, young one. I trust that thou art well. I have heard many things about thee in the past few 10 days, and I am most impressed. And what have you heard? All good things, I hope. That would depend on whom thou would ask, now wouldn't it? For the most part, it would appear that thine actions are well-intentioned and are therefore received as such. Much is as I would have done, though perhaps not using the same method. Likely the clues also point thee in the same direction I would go. I am certain of where I must go, but perhaps I should confer with you just to be sure. As thou hast no doubt determined, the clues seem to point towards the Cloakwood Forest. 'Tis likely that the scoundrels behind the bandits have some sort of base within the wood. Of course, I am only telling thee things that thou dost already know. Good luck on thy travels, young one. Be wary as well, for thou art making powerful enemies, both here and within thyself. I am sorry I cannot speak more plainly on this matter, but events must unfold as they will without any meddling from this old man. Always so obscure, Elminster. But it's reassuring to know that what we're doing
You must
is
gather your party before venturing
right.
forth.
As I was sure it was.